What's up? This video is for AP Calculus AB 2015 number 2 FRQ. This one's actually all calculated work, not really too much to do. I've gone ahead and typed in each of the, see if we can see there. Those are each of the equations, f of x on top, g of x on the bottom, so that way I don't have to keep typing it in over and over. The other thing we need to do is figure out where that intersection is right there. That's where the two of them come together. And I need to know what the x value is so we can do this. So I'm going to type in trace, second, and calculate, find the intersect, number 5. Enter, 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 there we go. So it says intersection. I'm going to write this down here. Our x intersection is going to be at 1.03282. So now we can actually look at our problem here. So part A. This is just a normal area graph, but you can see the g of x is on top in the R region, and f of x is on top for the S region. So we need to figure out the whole area. We're going to have to cut this into two pieces here. So I'm going to say we're going from 0 to this intersection here, 1.03282. And at that point, we have g of x minus f of x dx. So that's for your R region. This is your R. Plus, going from 1.03282 up to 2, you can see that the f of x is on top. So we're going to go f of x minus g of x dx. So since I have those plugged in, this is just straight up calculation here. So I'm going to quit that and go into math and set up my excuse me, my integral here, 1.03282, and instead of having to type in all of the functions, I can just say it's going to be g of x minus f of x, which I have as y2 minus y1. So I'm going to go to vars, or variables, function, y2 minus vars, y1 dx plus, same thing, go to math and 9, and we're going from 1.03282 up to 2, and it's going to be backwards this time, so I'm going to have y1 minus y2. y1 minus y2 dx, and there you go. So our area in this case, area, is going to be 2.004. Done. Part B. Region of the base. So since the x-axis, the cross sections are going to be perpendicular, and they are squares, and this is just for region S only. So the one on top is going to be our f of x. So we're going to say, going from, let's write it out here, we're going to go from 1.03282 up to 2, and it is going to be f of x minus g of x. And since they are squares, like it says, that means it's just going to be this thing times itself, which is going to be squared dx. So let's see what that equals. So I'm going to say, where is it, math, and 9, 1.03282 up to 2, and we are doing parentheses, f of x, which is my y1, vars, y1, minus y2, close, and we're going to square that, dx, and we get our answer at 1.283. Last one. vertical distance. So h is going to be, and again we are looking at region S, so it's going to be f of x minus g of x still. So c is going to be h of x equals f of x minus g of x. And then it says find the rate. That is our key word right there. Rate, rate, rate. That means that we are, let me adjust this a little bit. That means we are looking for our derivative. Rate means derivative. So h prime of x is going to be f prime of x minus g prime of x. And I want to know what h prime of, what is it, 1.8 is going to equal. X prime of 1.8 and g prime of 1.8. And again, back to our calculator here. Okay, so we're going to go to math and then our derivative this time. So dx, and we are f of f prime of, and that is going to be my y, and that is at 1.8 minus math and 8 again, dx minus our g prime, so that's going to be vars 2. Here we go. And that is also at 1.8. So we get our answer right there at negative 3.812. That's it. Anyway, have a great day. See you later.